What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF back with another pregame as the Lakers get set to face the Cleveland Cavaliers at Staples Center. Today is the return of King James. He's back from his injury, or I'm sorry, his day off. Anthony Davis will still not play, and Rondo, unfortunately, the little breaking news. He fractured a little piece of his ring finger, so he's actually out, and who knows how long that's going to take to heal up. So Rondo's out as well. But how you guys doing? Hopefully everybody else picks it up today, man. I'm ready for tonight's game. Let's keep it rolling. Let's see if we can get the 8th victory in a row, man. Feeling good today. Hopefully, LeBron's return. He's going to play with the flu. Avery Bradley is back as well tonight. LeBron's playing with the flu, so let's see if he has a good game. Obviously, I felt like LeBron wasn't going to miss this game for his former team. He loves lighting up his former teams, so it should be fun. What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up, big baby? What's up, Kryptonite? But yeah, so Lakers Cavs. Keys to tonight's game is just, man, stay locked in from the start. Make sure you don't take this team for granted. Obviously, they're a struggling, rebuilding Cavalier team, and we have to make sure we take them serious, even though, no matter the score, no matter the record for these Cavs, every team is an NBA team, and any night you can be surprised. I mean, just ask the Thunder, who got surprised by us the other night, right? No AD, no LeBron. Lakers ball out. So that 12-27 record by the Cleveland Cavaliers means absolutely nothing. It all goes out the door for one game. We got to make sure that we jump on them from the get. But, in the end, by the way, good point there, Art of War. They have been beating some good teams. But like I said, it's the NBA. You got to take everybody serious, man. But he said another boring game. I'll just watch the second half. Nah, man, it's never boring, man. I enjoy watching every single Laker perform. I'm hoping my boy Kuzma could continue rolling, even though LeBron's going to be back. And obviously, he needs the ball in his hands. And, he holds the ball a lot. So it's hard to stay in rhythm like that if you're somebody like Kuz, who's been balling the last couple of days. But let's see what he can do. Let's see what kind of adjustments are made. And hopefully he continues to ball. Honestly, personally, me, if I'm the Lakers, I would have sat out LeBron. I know he wants to play his Cavs and all that, but I'd rather have a healthy LeBron, down the stretch than risk anything, especially versus a team like the Cavs. I think we're deep enough that even though Rondo's out, Anthony Davis is out, we could still beat a team like the Cavs. So I'm a little disappointed that LeBron is playing, but I'm not surprised because I know that LeBron wants to always, put a little dent on his former teams. Oh, it's about to be 9 wins in a row? All right, let's get it. See, I'm losing count, man. I'm getting so used to winning, I lose count now. He said, hey, Dan, Pure runs 7, 10, and 7. And 8 and rolling. He said, okay, thanks, Laker guy. Got you, Jason. I got you, bro. He said, I'd rather have Bron rest. Me too. He said, no, LeBron is not out. No, I didn't say he was out. I said Anthony Davis is out, and so is Rondo. LeBron is playing tonight. So he said, Dan, we need to start load managing Bron too. Yeah, he only had one game off. I think he should be resting alongside AD. I know AD is probably still not ready, but if I'm the Lakers, I continue to rest LeBron as well. But again, maybe, LeBron just wants to play. He always wants to show up that Dan Gilbert who didn't want to trade that draft pick to get him some help in that last final runs with the Cavs, right? So he wants to show him up probably. And I expect LeBron to have a big night tonight. Dan, you're right. We can't take any team for granted. Let's not forget that the Cavs beat the Nuggets on the road. And by the way, shout out to the Nuggets for beating the Flippers. What was it, last night? Yeah, I think it was last night. Man, it always feels good when the analysts, get proven wrong. They said that's the deepest team in the league. Well, I doubt it because their stars rest, they lose. Our stars rest, we win. So, you tell me who's deeper. Dan, the Cavs beat the Nuggets, so we're gonna need to show up. Absolutely, every night. Every night we gotta pounce on teams early on too. Make sure you take away any sort of hope that they could have, right? He said, where can I watch it for free? Man, follow me on Twitter, and I got you, bro. At Dan the Lakers fan. I hit you up with that link. I promise. He said, I'm sure AD is playing next game. You think so? I don't know. I would keep resting him. We're gonna we're gonna play 2 games at home, then we're headed out for a 5-game road streak that's gonna be really tough. We got some teams coming up like the Houston Rockets, who obviously, they always have the refs in their back pocket. So that's gonna be a tough matchup and amongst other teams. We play the Clippers again in that road matchup, so I really want to win that one. What's my Twitter is the same as my YouTube channel, bro, at Dan the Lakers fan. So go ahead and add me and then send me a DM, and I got you. I'll hit you up with that link. TNT should air Zion's debut versus the Jazz rather than the Nuggets versus Warriors. Again, I can hit you with a link, man. Follow me on Twitter, and you'll get to watch it, even though it's not airing. He said, "This is AD's third game out." Yeah, this will be his third game out. So yeah, I mean, I figured people were saying he's going to be back after one game. I'm like, you just never know with these injuries. You have to make sure that you know it could be partially rest as well, but maybe he's not all the way back. He said, not next game. I've had a bruise like that, and from skateboarding, it sucks. I bet, man. I've never felt anything like that, but yeah, I mean, anywhere in any sensitive area is going to be tough to get over. But that's our big man. We got to protect him as much as possible. Make sure that he's fresh and ready to go. Hey, what's up, Kevin? How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. He said, LeBron James fans, we don't want Kuzma traded. Stop putting them trolls on us. Well, I mean, you don't speak for all of them. Trust me, I've had a lot of LeBron fans in my DMs on Twitter. I've had a lot of LeBron fans. When I dropped that one video about why we shouldn't trade Kuzma, it was mostly LeBron fans hitting me up. So you don't speak for all of them. And again, I'm not singling out all the LeBron fans. I'm simply, there's a difference between fans and stans. I'm talking about the crazy loopy ones, man, the stans, the ones that basically pretend like he's God. I literally got a message telling me to pray to LeBron James. That's a stan right there. That's somebody who's out of their mind, and they're not thinking clearly. Those are the guys that wanted Kuzma traded mainly, because real Laker fans, we never wanted Kuzma traded. I'll tell you that. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, this is the Mamba, the number 8, the classic retro one. He said, I'm a LeBron fan, and I don't want Kuzma traded. Don't put LeBron fans with the crazy dudes. Again, I said stans. There's a difference between stans and fans. So if you don't know the definition of a stan, go Google that, bro. It's going to blow your mind. I'm sure you're not a stan. If you have any sort of logic in your brain, you're not a stan. He said, the only way to trade Kuz is if we get back De'Aaron Fox, Bagley, and Bogdanovich. Now, all 3 of those, that's a stretch. But maybe 2 of the 3, I agree with you. I don't want to trade Kuz regardless, but I agree. It would have to take a blow-me-away type package. He said, I appreciate LeBron, but he's not even top 3 of my favorite players on the team. I feel you on that. Haven't seen your girl in a while, Dan. Gotta get her in a video soon. You managed to get her to the car yet? No, I haven't, man. Obviously, like that fundraiser was a fail. We only raised like $140, to be honest with you. But I'll tell you what, I am still gonna get her that car, man. It's just, you know, when situations gets better, she goes as I go. As I level up, she's gonna level up as well. He said, Dan, I really hope your channel blows up. You deserve 1 million subscribers. You're a logical Lakers fan, and you tell it like it is. God bless you. Hey, I appreciate that so much, man. Thank you so much, bro. He said, only trade for Kuz I would do is for Zach LaVine or Devin Booker. I feel you on that. I mean, it's hard. It would be extremely hard to say no to those, right? Can I dye my hair like Kuz? Maybe. Hey, I'll tell you what. If we win the championship, I'll dye my hair any color. Or should I say when we win the championship? He said, what's up, Dan? Keys on tonight's game. Will Kuz start tonight? Yeah, I think so. I think Kuz is still going to start because Anthony Davis is still out. But LeBron is back. Key to tonight is going to be, hey, make sure that, you know, we jump on this team early and let them know, you know, we got to squeeze their throats. Make sure that they don't have any sign of breath of life, you know. We can't let teams like these get confidence against us early on because then it's a battle. Now you got to play LeBron extra minutes and stuff like that you don't really want to do. Dan, what's your top 3 favorite NBA players to watch? Could be all time. Well, that's a 2-part question. If it's all time, my top 3 favorite players of all time, all right, this might shock you, my list. Obviously, it's going to start with Kobe Bryant, you know, and I'm only going to mention the players that I've watched. I'm not going to mention, you know, my top 3 favorite all time. Like I never got to see Magic Johnson play, so he's not, you know, as in this list, right? It's that I've watched. So let's go. Kobe number 1. Number 2, Allen Iverson, man. Allen Iverson was just a beast. He was fun to watch. His crossovers, the heart that he had on him was, you know, he was up there, man. So AI was number 2. And number 3 for me, believe it or not, I like little New York style point guards like Steve Francis. That was my 3rd favorite player of all time. If you guys don't know who he was, Google him. Steve Francis, Stevie the franchise was awesome. He was just a sensational player, especially in his Houston Rocket days. Just a fun player to watch, man. I like fun players like that. So yeah, I mean, Kobe, AI, and Stevie franchise, man, they were truly fun and spectacular to watch. Of course, my list, those are the top three that I could think of, right off the top. I like flashy guards who have the crossover, who can, dunk on you, take you off the dribble, all kinds of crazy stuff. But, man, it's hard just to pick three, but those are just the ones I could think off of the top. T-Mac, yeah, T-Mac was up there for sure. T-Mac, Vince Carter, Jason Kidd, he had eyes in the back of his head. Who remembers that? They used to say J. Kidd had eyes in the back of his head because his behind-the-back passes were out of this world. LeBron is up there for sure. But just as far as being fun to watch, man, those are the guys that jump off the page for me. Kobe, AI, and Stevie franchise. He said, Kevin King got his own list. He said MJ, Magic, Kobe, Dr. J, Shaq, Will, Kareem, White Chocolate. That's a great list, by the way. He said, Google him. Pistol Pete Maravich, Bird, and Jerry West. I never got to see all those guys play, but yes, those are all on my top list of guys who I've seen highlights of, and they were awesome, man. Yes, I'm wearing the Kobe jersey, baby. Jason Williams, White Chocolate was nasty, for sure. He said, what's in your Xbox gamer tag? Oh, what is my Xbox gamer tag? I'm a trash talker, so my Xbox gamer tag is got love for you, girl. GOTLOVE, the number 4, and then UR girl. So, yep. Go ahead and follow me, man, or add me on that. Jerry Stackhouse. I don't remember seeing him in his prime. I saw him, later in his career when he turned into a 3-point shooter. But I've seen his highlights, man. This dude was he was flashy for sure, and he was a slasher, high flyer. So, yep, Stackhouse. He said, Dan, if you were the GM, would you make any trades? It seems like we need a wing to defend Kawhi or PG. If I was the GM, if I was Rob Pelinka, man, you know what I would do? I would wait a little bit closer to the trade deadline. That's when everybody goes on either a fire sale. You're either a buyer or a seller. And I would look at the sellers, and I would see what I could do, as far as acquiring talent for on a low rate, right? Or maybe I would look at the free agent market. A lot of people get cut around that time as well. So, yeah, that's what I would do. I would be an opportunist type GM, and I would add without subtracting to this roster. Who would I subtract? Whoever's not getting PT or giving us the less production if I had to make a roster space for one. But, yeah, that's what I would do. He said, I sent you a message on Twitter. I'll get you as soon as I'm done with the video, bro. Don't even trip. Glenn Rice, man, was great. He was great, but he was even better with Charlotte before he came to the Lakers. He said, DTLF, Dominican Republic in the house as always. That's what's up, man. I see you, bro. He said, what's up, Dan? What's up, bro? Hey, T. How you doing? Dan, what do you think about Lonzo and B.I. balling in New Orleans? I mean, I don't think much of it. I support their game individually, man. I'm a fan of theirs always. We drafted them. You guys know how I feel about players we've drafted who have respected our franchise even after they left. Guys like Brandon, guys like Lonzo, guys like D'Angelo Russell. I love those guys, and I wish them the best of success individually. Of course, I want to destroy them when my Lakers face them, but when we're not facing them and they don't impact our team in any way, shape, or form, I say go for it, man. Kill the league. But I already knew. I knew Lonzo. I remember what I would tell you guys about Lonzo and Brandon Ingram and D'Angelo and all these guys. Before they were stars, I know they were going to be good, man. And I'm not surprised. I'll say that. Zion making his debut on Thursday. I'm excited for that. I retweeted that, by the way. I can't wait, man. Let's see. Let's see exactly where his game is at right now. Hey, what's up, Miss Nowhere? How you doing? DTLF Kuzma going to score 25 plus tonight again. Hopefully, let's see if LeBron gets him involved early on. Now, I'm really interested to see the dynamic between LeBron and Kyle Kuzma tonight. Obviously, LeBron is not all the way healthy. He's under the weather. But, LeBron's such a beast. He can always dominate at any point in time. So I just want to see if LeBron has been paying attention to Kuz's offensive game, which he obviously has. He's a high basketball IQ player. And he tries to get him going early on. That way, he's firing on all cylinders throughout the game. Dan, who are you going for, LSU or Clemson? I don't like either of those, to be honest with you, man. Straight up. We need Thaddeus Young. Thaddeus Young would be nice. We need a wing that is lengthy, can defend, and knock down shots. I agree with you. That would be a good pickup. He said Dan Kuz should start. I'm pretty sure he is, right? Last I checked, Anthony Davis not playing, so I'm pretty sure he's going to start. But I think you mean permanently, and I agree with you on that. I can't wait for the Lake Show to play the Rockets. Last year, the refs were absolutely atrocious. Yes, I'm actually not looking forward to that matchup. Every time we play the Rockets, I feel like we get cheated. It's a travesty to watch James Harden get away with so much flopping, honestly. And now they have Russell Westbrook, who's another player who was actually good at drawing fouls, but he actually throws his body around. So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to that matchup. I think I'm a be very upset that game. Now, I hope we still win, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be yelling at my TV set because these refs really get on my last nerves every time we play the Rockets. He said, I want to watch Kyle and Alex. I hope they play dope tonight. Me too. AC Fresh is going to have to step it up in the absence of our playmaker in Rondo since he's out. If you guys just joined him right now, he's out for tonight. Who knows how long he's going to be out. So, yeah, we're going to need Alex Caruso to step up tonight. Thaddeus Young makes much for us to afford. I don't know what his contract situation is, but if he could be had off of a buyout or something like that, I'd definitely be interested in that type of player. What are your thoughts on Zion playing this Thursday? I can't wait. Look, man, y'all seen the Pelicans have one of the brightest futures in the NBA. I want to see how Brandon Ingram's game adjusts to having another slashing forward in there with him in Zion Williamson, right? Is he going to take a back seat? Is he going to continue to be aggressive? I'm looking forward to that. I'm really going to be watching. Unless something comes up. Like sometimes I'm looking forward to a game and something comes up. I'm a busy man and I have to miss games. So hopefully nothing comes up and I get to watch that game because I really want to see where Zion is in his recovery and how he's going to adjust to guys like Lonzo holding the ball a lot and Brandon Ingram. You know, I'm very curious. He said, no trades are needed. Just wait for a buyout market. We'll see what happens with that, bro, because, let's see what the buyout market has in store for the Lakers. Like, if there's good players to be had there, I'm all for it. But if not, then maybe a minor tweak would be okay with me. He said, New Orleans Lakers are nice. Yeah, they basically have our old team, right? He said, will the Pelicans make the 8th spot now? I have no clue. The West is tough. Right now, the Grizzlies are in the 8th spot, and they're balling out. Ja Morant having a Rookie of the Year type season. The kid is sensational, man. But we knew that, right? I tuned in to watch him late in his collegiate career, and I was blown away by the few games I saw from him. So I knew he was going to be a star in the NBA, and I'm happy for him. That kid is fun to watch. The future of the NBA is bright with these young stars. They also have Dylan Brooks over there. They have Jaren Jackson. I mean, their core is also very nice. It's unfortunate that they're in the West, to be honest with you, because I feel like the Grizzlies are going to give us headaches in the future, But power to the GM for rebuilding that team nicely and quickly. As soon as he got rid of Zach Randolph and then, Marcus Gasol, they started to rebuild. So that's a good franchise right there. The DTLF, the Flippers lost yesterday again. What's happening with the best defense in history? And he's being sarcastic, obviously. I told you guys, man, I think they're going to be overrated. And there's something that Kendrick Perkins, he touched on that I've been saying all year, even before, the season started. And that was that the Clippers don't have any size, any real size. Kendrick Perkins says they need, as much as he loves Montrezl Harrell, they got to trade for a center. I've been saying that all year. I'm not threatened by them. Unless they went out and pulled out a miracle trade like for somebody like Drummond, then I wouldn't even be concerned. They're too small, and that's why they're getting exposed. And those wings are overrated. We know Paul George chokes in the playoffs all day, every day. And, Kawhi Leonard, he's only as good as his team takes him because, let's be honest, that Toronto Raptor team was constructed extremely well. And Pascal Siakam, Serge Ibaka, Marcus, so they had all that size. The difference between that team and this Clipper team is they're lacking a lot of size. They got a lot of guards. They're guard heavy. They got Patrick Beverley, Lou Williams. Obviously they have, Paul George. They got all those wings and all that. But you need bigs to win championships. Look at the last couple of teams that won championships. They all had at least decent bigs who can play defense, rebound, and do all that stuff. And the Clippers, their best big is Montrezl Harrell, who's basically a glorified Ronnie Turiaf. He's a glorified Kenneth Faried. It's nothing special about him just because he pounds his chest and pads his stats, missing a lot of shots and getting his own rebounds. So I'm not concerned about the Clippers unless they made a crazy trade and landed themselves an elite big man who can crash the glass, rebound, and just man the paint. So I'm very, very happy to announce that the Clippers are a joke. and the best team in the NBA, according to all those experts and analysts, are they're not that good. That's why they're in the 5th place and we're number 1. He said, Dan, I hate how people say we don't need to make any trades. 32-7. Obviously, they don't watch the games. I mean, that's their opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. We all have our own. He said, Whoopi Goldberg. There you go. That's my guy right there. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I personally, do they need to make a splash? Not really. A minor tweak is all they need. So I understand that point. Again, 32-7. You don't fix it if it ain't broke. Why would you go ahead and revamp the whole roster if players are starting to step up? KCP, since starting the season, he's come a long way where he's at right now. All these other players are starting to step up. Danny Green finally started shooting in 2020. He's shooting, I think, above 50% from beyond the arc. So he's coming on. Kuzma's finding his rhythm here. Blessing in disguise with all the injuries. So just a minor tweak I'd be cool with. Whoever's not getting minutes, we can flip him for somebody who can give us some crucial PT, especially with all these injuries. That'd be perfect. Darren Collison, cool. I would take him. Iguodala, obviously, he'd be my favorite addition. But we'll see what else is available. Shumpert, maybe something more realistic. We'll see. Hey, first donation of the night. Thank you, bro. Phillips, he said, Dan, Happy New Year. Team keep Kuz. Absolutely, bro. I mean, at this point, I think it's a no-brainer. Why trade him? He's showing you that, hey, look, all I need is opportunity, and I'm gonna show up. And I still have a lot of people hating on Kuz, talking about he's inconsistent and he doesn't fit this team and all that stuff. But come on now, let's be realistic. Who else is gonna step up like this that you're gonna reacquire in a trade piece, right? I don't know, man. He said, Dan, dye your hair blonde. I've done it before. Believe it or not, Johnny, I've done it before. Go on my Instagram. I'm not sure. Maybe there's pictures on me of me doing that. I lost a bet to my girl, and she was like, you got to go blonde. I did. And, it was fun. But I'll do it. If the Lakers win this year, the championship, as I expect them to, then, hey, I might go purple and gold. I might do something crazy, man, and go to the parade like that. I might do something crazy. So if y'all see that golden head guy, it's not Kuzma, it's DTLF, man. So, we'll see what happens. I'll definitely do something crazy. He said, Dan, grow out your hair. I would, but my barber is inconsistent. So that's why I just shave it off sometimes. I get annoyed, man. I get annoyed with hair, honestly. Like, my hair grows out so quick, guys. Like, if I didn't cut my hair from here till like March, I'd probably have it like up to here. Like, it gets really long. So that's why it's easier for me just to shave it. But once I get a consistent barber, I'm definitely going to get my tapers and all that good stuff. Is it now don't dye your hair? I might. Why not? I might just do something crazy, man. When is the game starting? Game starts at 7:30. So I'll take a couple more questions, man. I don't want to leave you guys so soon. Dan, I joined the Clipper group just to talk crap to the Clipper fans, and they got so butthurt and triggered that I got kicked out. Don't waste your time. Seriously, don't waste your time on those Clipper fans, man. These are ex-Warriors / Toronto / they're like all kinds of fan bases mixed up that like to jump around with their favorite players. They're not a real fan base. The Clipper fans are basically recycled fans from other teams. He said, it's 10:27 where I'm at, and I miss California time so bad. Oh, man, you're going to have to go to sleep late if you want to watch this game. I feel you. 10:28 East Coast time, man. Hey, shout out to you guys, man. You guys are real troopers staying up late. I do the same. Personally, I do the same. Do your hair like Dwight purple? I don't know about all that, man. We'll see. Do you think Iggy will decide to play for Memphis if they don't trade or buy him out, assuming the A seed will still be obtainable for them by February 6th? You know what? No, I don't think so. Damage has been done. I don't see why Iguodala would ever play for them, and they're basically retaliating, because if not, I truly believe Iguodala would have been a Laker had he been bought out. But they're just holding on to him just to like spite him and the Lakers. They basically they don't want to let him come to the Lakers because of what he said about their franchise. So they're spiteful, and it is what it is. But anyways, guys, it's gonna wrap it up for me. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go wait by the door because my Domino's guy might be arriving anytime soon. Got that good pizza with the wings and the breadsticks and all that good stuff. So, but thank you guys for joining me tonight. If you haven't already, please subscribe and drop a like, smash the like button on this video. It truly helps. Can't wait for that recap. I will be taking phone calls today, so have that number ready for the phone calls, man. It should be fun. So join me here live after the game for the post-game recap. I'll see you guys then. Peace out, Laker Nation.